My heart is where the evil home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the evil home. Evil home, evil home. Good morning, evil home. My home, my heart, my heart is where the evil home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find.
Good morning and welcome to today's edition of Good Morning Hebrew Home. I am your host for Thursday, Liisa Murray. I am so excited. We have a great show for you today. Maribel Rios will be with us a little bit later to discuss her work with the Spanish Club and Hispanic Heritage Month. So let's get right into it. Today is Thursday, October 1st. I hope you said rabbit rabbit this morning when you got up. Today's weather, today will be mostly sunny with a high of 73 and 50% humidity. The temperatures are slowly getting a little bit cooler, but today should still be pretty nice. On this day in history, in 1868, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott is published in America by Roberts Brothers of Boston. I am a huge Little Women fan, and I have to say, so I love the book. And I think my favorite of the films so far that I've seen is the 1994 film starring Winona Ryder and Susan Sarandon. I haven't seen the newest one yet, though, so I can't fully give my full opinion. Also on October 1st in 1908, hailed as the car of the century, the first Model T Ford rolled off the assembly line in Detroit, Michigan. On this day, bringing vehicle ownership to millions of people for the first time. Henry Ford said of the vehicle, "I will build a car for the great multitude. It will be large enough for the family, but small enough for the individual to run and care for. It will be constructed of the best materials by the best men to be hired after the simplest designs that modern engineering can devise. But it will be so low in price that no man making a good salary will be unable to own one and enjoy with his family the blessings of hours of pleasure in God's great open spaces." Americans took up the offer with great enthusiasm, and by 1918, half of all the cars in the U.S. were Model Ts. History has it that all Model Ts were black, but as Henry Ford himself once observed, history is bunk. I thought that was a funny quote. The beginning of car ownership as we know it in America. In 1924, Finnish distance runner Paavo Nurmi runs a world record 4-mile and 5-mile at Viipuri, Russia. In 1932, Babe Ruth's legendary call, sledged by a Cubs dugout, points to center field before homering into Wrigley Field bleachers in the 5th inning, Game 3 of the World Series. New York Yankees win 7-5. In 1933, also in sports, New York Giants make no first downs, but still beat the Green Bay Packers 10-7 in a Week 3 NFL matchup at Borchert Field, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In 1961, in music news, the Beach Boys record their debut single, Surfin', introducing a new musical style, which still continues to this day. Surf rock is something that still continues to thrive, although on a smaller scale. In 1962, Barbra Streisand signs her first recording contract with Columbia, and that's history right there. 1962, Johnny Carson hosts his first Tonight Show, and Joan Crawford is his first guest. And in 1968, cult zombie film Night of the Living Dead, directed by George A. Romero, starring Dwayne Jones and Judith O'Dea, premieres in Pittsburgh. I don't know about you, but I am a big zombie fan. I love that whole genre, and I like, to a certain extent, scary movies. In famous birthdays for today, in 1924, Jimmy Carter, American president, was born in Plains, Georgia. And another favorite, I got a lot of favorites going on today. 1935, Julie Andrews, British actress and singer, known for, amongst other things, Sound of Music and Mary Poppins, is born on Walton-on-Thames, Surrey, Thames. I love Julie Andrews. That's another just fun fact, big Julie Andrews fan. So turning to some birthdays closer to home, no staff birthdays today, but residents. We have Maria S., Ivy C., who I believe is turning 100 today. happy birthday. And Jean G, happy birthday to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. So today's meal, lunch is barbecue chicken, rice and beans, Italian green beans, and the dessert is pears. For dinner today, soup is Italian vegetable. Entree is vegetable cheese lasagna with garlic bread and vanilla ice cream for dessert. That's always one that sounds good to me. As always, if you have any viewer mail, if you're also a Julie Andrews fan, or if you have a zombie movie you want to recommend to me, please call 2813. Or if you're excited about yesterday's program, I love watching Wendy's Day when she does all of her contests and everything. So if you have anything to say about any of the programs, please call on your landline 2813. Well, today I am so excited for our guest. She is an activities facilitator here at the Hebrew Home and so much more. Please welcome Maribel Rios. Oh, yay. I see someone else is with you today too. Who do we got with us?
He was excited because today I let him come.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
He didn't have to beg.
What's his name?
His name is Pepe.
Oh, nice to meet you,
I got
Pepe.
the name Pepe because that was my father's name.
Oh.
That's my father's
I
nickname.
didn't know that.
Yes, nobody knows that. So
Secrets
I'm
revealed.
giving out the secret.
Secrets revealed.
His name is Pepe,
Hello,
and that was my father's nickname. My father's name is Jose, and a lot of his friends and family used to call him Pepe.
Aww.
So it's really nice when I have him and everybody says, "Oh, Pepe, Pepe." It gives me great memories of my dad.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, so you're an activities facilitator here at the
Yes.
home. You wear many hats. You've been here for quite some time.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
Literal and figurative. But one of the things you've done here is you've helped run the Spanish Club.
Yes.
With Caroline. Can you tell me a little bit about what the
Yes.
Spanish Club has been like?
The Spanish Club, what we do, usually, the month, we usually take what's going on in the month, let's say, in May, Mother's Day. So we dedicate the whole month to mothers, and we show different videos of mothers, of singers, actresses, politicians, and we show a film, and then we talk about them. And then like Father's Day, we'll show films about fathers or music dedicated to fathers, and it's wonderful. And we talk about the music and the artists of singing the music. And, each month we take a topic and we talk about it.
Yeah.
Usually politicians will do what's going on in different countries. If I find it like on, the internet, this what's going on in Peru.
Yeah.
So we get the information, and that month, that day of the week that we have Spanish Club, we talk about it, what's going on around the world.
That's wonderful.
Or, voting for a new president in Puerto Rico. We talk about the old president and the new one that's, want to be elected. We talk about them.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
And different artists.
So, of course, we haven't been able to meet in groups for a while. It's a whole new world right now. But we do have some events coming up that I think we really want some of our Spanish Club members to know about. So we're right smack dab in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month, everyone.
Yes.
So coming up, we have some things. What are some of the things we have coming up in the upcoming months? Pop quiz. What are we doing? I know. Can you believe?
Well, I guess when Spanish Club, comes back, we'll be talking about everything what was going on, and also what was going on in Mexico, what was going on in Brazil. We'll be talking about, about unfortunately, the virus. And,
yes, of course. And I know coming up on October 14th, we have the concert as well.
Yes.
So hopefully you'll all be watching the Hispanic Heritage Month concert, October 14th, 2:30 p.m. Just a little plug here on Channel 8.
Yes.
But we've got some really exciting things. I know you have a clip that you brought as well from a previous Hispanic Heritage Month concert.
Yes.
So before we show the clip, just set it up a little bit for us. What are we going to see?
We're going to see me and Pepe singing La Última Copa, and that's from Felipe Rodriguez. He's from Puerto Rico. And what I love about when we did this concert, when we finished, I had a resident wife came up to me and she said, you know, when the song started, my husband had tears in his eyes, and the tears was coming down, and it just brought such beautiful memories. And also another resident said that her husband, when they were dating, serenaded that song to her. You know. And in the clip, you see, you think it's me singing, but it's really actually a resident that was sitting in the front. She was singing. So it's just a beautiful clip. So if you want, we could
Yeah,
show
let's take a
it.
look at that clip right now. We'll see it right here at our viewing space. Oh, it's on mute, it looks like. All the way on the right, for some reason, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh,
You hear her singing.
I can hear her singing. Oh, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
Yes, a lot of people thought it was me singing. I said, no, that was a resident that was singing.
Pepe, you have a beautiful voice. I didn't know you could sing like that.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, that was such a wonderful concert. I have great memories of that.
that was a beautiful song. You know, is saying, you know, I would get, you know, I would get drunk if you're not in my life.
Aw.
You know, like the last cup. You know. So it was really nice.
I know one of the things that you share a lot in Spanish Club, and that certainly I connect to as a music therapist, is you share all types of music from around the world. You know, especially the Hispanic countries have such a rich musical tradition,
Yes.
and so many different kinds of exciting music that have not only influenced in the Hispanic countries, but have come here to America and all over the world. I know you have a second clip also.
I have a second clip about Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony, they asked him to do a Spanish album, and because at the time he was doing freestyle, he was writing music for people, and he said no. He said no, I don't want to write. I don't want to do a Spanish album.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, and he went into a cab, and he heard Juan Gabriel, a music from Juan Gabriel called Está Aquí Te Conocí. And he heard that song, and that inspired him to do the Spanish album. It was him and also another, where we're going to show, Jose Luis Barelas. He's from Spain. They sing beautiful ballads. And he was inspired by these men to go into the Latin, you know, to sing Latin.
That's amazing.
And in this clip, he's at the concert in Spain, and who is sitting in the front row is one of the artists that gave him inspiration.
Wow.
So he invited him to come up and sing a song that it's one of the songs that he heard also that inspired him. And he said, you know what, I'm going to do a Spanish album. And because of these Latin, you know, singers from Mexico, because Juan Gabriel, he's from Mexico, and Jose Luis, he's from Spain, they inspired him to do a Spanish album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and in this clip, you see him inviting his mentor. One of his mentors. It's wonderful.
So we'll watch a little bit of this clip. And one of the things that I think is so great about this clip and the things you do in Spanish Club is that you'll notice that this clip is in Spanish, and that it's one of the great places that our residents who speak Spanish can go to have that experience, but also our residents who don't speak Spanish can go and enjoy the musical aspect or learn a little bit about Spanish or Hispanic countries.
And this song also, you know, I remember being in my father's car. My father was a romantic, just like Pepe. He has lots of girlfriends here. So my father always played romantic music, and I heard all this music as a young girl in my father's car.
Oh, wow.
You know, and one time my father gave a ride to someone, to a lady, and the lady tells my father, "Wow, you're such a romantic." And my father, "Yes, I am." And I'm in the back seat like, I'm going to tell my mother.
Well, let's go to the clip and let's watch a few minutes of this. I think this is going to be great.
Una de esas canciones que de su manera cambió mi vida. Y tiene todo que ver con quien soy como hombre, como artista, intérprete. Y lo surreal es que el maestro José Luis Peral está presente. Por favor. Sí, está en tu tono.
He's so excited.
El único. Mira tu corazón. Que tienes algo nuevo que cantar. Empieza a llamar, no tengas miedo. Quizá para mañana será tarde. Quizá para mañana será tarde. ¿Y cómo es él? El que lugar se enamoró de ti. ¿De dónde eres? ¿A qué dedica el tiempo libre? Pregúntale. Porque robar un trozo de mi vida es un ladrón que me ha robado todo. ¿En qué lugar se enamoró de ti? ¿De dónde eres? ¿A qué dedica el tiempo libre? Pregúntale. Porque ha robado un trozo de mi vida. Es un ladrón que me ha robado todo.
Oh, wow.
Me gustó.
Wow.
¿Entendeu?
No dudes en
Wow.
subirte a recuperar
Isn't that a
históricos
beautiful
de
song?
That's a beautiful song. And
it's
what?
such a beautiful is saying in the song is saying, you know, who was he? Who took your love away from me? Who is this burglar that took everything from me? The love of my life took this burglar took her away from me. Where did you meet him? Who is he?
Wow.
Oh, it's very intense.
That's a beautiful
beautiful song. And this artist, he sang it when he was very young. So now he's older now, and this is one of the artists and the song that inspired Mark Anthony into the Latin, you know, into Latin music, into
That's
Spanish.
amazing.
Yes.
That was such a clip. Even if you don't know that history, you could really feel.
You could feel it how how much these singers and also Juan Gabriel inspired him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You could feel it. You could
yes,
absolutely feel
yes.
it. I don't speak Spanish really well at all, but I could feel that.
Yes, and that's one of the things we talk about in Spanish Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so wonderful.
Yeah.
I was also so impressed with what was the older singer's name that came on? Not Mark Anthony.
Oh, his name was Jose Luis Prieles.
I was so impressed. You know, he had him come up and sing,
Yeah.
and being in a stadium that large, and you know, just singing off the cuff like that in a stadium that large, but also being able to hear yourself.
Yes.
Because there's the echo of the crowd, everything is like you can hear it coming out of the speaker, and he didn't have a monitor or a mic or anything to hear, and he still was on pitch and singing beautifully, unwarmed up, older man singing so high. I mean, you can tell that's a singer.
Yes, yes.
That's a performer, you know?
Yes.
Pepe agrees.
Oh, yeah.
Pepe agrees.
Oh, he's saying he sings the same way.
Oh, Pepe. I saw it in that clip. Beautiful. Beautiful singing.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I think we're going to
thank
wrap
you.
up in just
Thank
a
you.
minute, but I wanted to say, do you or Pepe have any words of wisdom or any things you want to share with the
know.
residents during this Hispanic Heritage Month?
He's preparing for the concert.
Oh, Pepe, are you going to perform at the concert?
Yes.
Ooh, Pepe, what are you going to do?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Oh, it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise for us.
Yes.
Very exciting. And so again, the concert is October 14th at 2:30 p.m. here, Channel 8. Please make a little note. It's going to be so wonderful. We have Pepe, we have Maribel, Caroline is going to be emceeing. We have several staff members coming in doing dances. Our musicians are playing music. There'll be poetry read. It is going to be a wonderful time. I am so excited about it. So thank you once again, Pepe and Maribel, for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All right. So we'll finish up today. I just want to give you a little look at the schedule ahead. Tune in later today for Wellness with Deborah at 1:30, and On a Musical Note with Peter at 2:30. And also the return of Thursday night movies begins tonight. Tonight on Channel 88, you can watch our Thursday Night at the Movies presentation, the movie Frida, in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, and it is an excellent movie, so I would absolutely encourage you to tune in and watch that. If you missed any portion of today's show, it will be replayed on Channel 88 at 6:30, and then just keep watching and you'll watch Frida. And you can find all of our episodes on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel.